Once upon a time, there was a king who went to visit some of his neighboring kingdoms. And in one of the palaces he visited, he received two exotic birds as a gift for his own palace gardens. They were the most beautiful, colorful birds the king had ever seen. So the moment he returned home, he asked the royal gardener to care for and to train the precious birds. And after a few days, the gardener went to the king and told him that one of the birds was flying majestically over the gardens, and it was quite a sight to behold. However, the other bird hasn't moved from the branch he had been sitting on since the day they arrived. The king was quite concerned when he heard this, and so he summoned bird trainers and healers from the nearby kingdoms to see if they could get the bird to fly. But to no avail. The bird looked quite healthy, but no matter what they tried, it wouldn't move from the branch it was sitting on. Finally, after trying everything, the king thought that maybe what he needed was someone who was more familiar with the bird's natural habitat. And so the king told the servant to find him a farmer from the countryside and take him to the bird to see if he could understand what was going on. The next day, as the king stepped into the palace gardens, he was absolutely elated to see both exotic birds soaring over the gardens. And he immediately called for the servant to go and get him the farmer who worked the apparent miracle. And when he was brought to the king, he asked him how on earth he got the bird to fly. And with his head bowed, the farmer said, "It was simple, Your Majesty. All I did was to cut the branch it was sitting on." Friends, like the bird on the branch, you were made to soar. However, we sometimes cling to what is familiar, as it is scary to leave what is comfortable. And when our circumstances change and we suddenly have to move from what we are used to, it may be extremely challenging, even painful. But that may be exactly what we need to become all we could be. So, may I encourage you that if the branch you are sitting on is being cut off right now, to not lose heart. Who knows, it may be just the opportunity you need to finally soar.